Hi, I'm Craig, and welcome back to another on-the-road video brought to you by ApplianceVideo.com. Today, we'll be taking a look at this Whirlpool top freezer refrigerator. We will show you how to remove and replace your condenser fan motor. Now, let's begin your repair. Stop. Before beginning any repair, always be sure to disconnect the power to the appliance. It is also recommended to test the outlet for the proper voltage. The tools needed for this repair is a 1/4-inch nut driver and a 1/4-inch socket with a small ratchet. Now that we are at the back of the unit, to access the components, we must first remove this machine cover. It is held on by multiple 1/4-inch screws around the perimeter. Slide your power cord out the side and remove the cover and set it aside. Now that we have the back cover removed, we have clear access to our condenser fan motor assembly. Now, the main reasons why you'd be replacing a condenser fan motor assembly is if the unit is not cooling properly. Now, why this would happen is if this fan stops working, it stops cooling down the compressor, causing it to overheat, and this does have a thermal overload inside of it, so it will trip the compressor off when it gets too hot. You may also notice that the sides and the center strip of your refrigerator are extremely hot. These are both indicators that you do have a bad condenser fan motor. If you come back here and you do have power going to it, you can use a non-contact voltage detector to make sure you have power going to it, or once you take it out, you can test for 120 volts. If this is present and it is not moving, chances are your fan is bad. It may be noisy. You could give it a spin to see if it's blocked, anything pushed in between here. And of course, another symptom that can easily confuse you is if this is dirty. If your condenser is dirty, it will act like the condenser fan motor is not running, will cause it to kind of overheat, won't cool properly, and you may have to clean this off with vacuum cleaner. Now, to remove your fan assembly, there is one 1/4-inch screw at the top. We'll take this out. Then there's one screw on the inside here that will have to be removed, also a 1/4-inch. I will use a small ratchet to take this off. Once you have this removed, to remove the assembly, you will have to lift up and pull out. So we'll lift up, it will take it out of, there's a bracket underneath that we'll have to clear. Once you get it here, you'll start to twist over to pull it out. There are two longer brackets that are inside that we'll have to clear, and we can flip it over. Remove your wiring harness. It does have a locking tab, so press in and remove your actual fan motor. Now that we have it removed, press up on the fan blade to slide this off and set the blade aside. We have two 1/4-inch screws that are holding on the motor itself. Lift up, pull out on your fan motor, and set it aside. When installing your new fan motor, we will put it in place and set it back down. Because the shaft is hitting the ground, it will hold it there. Just when you are reinstalling your two screws, make sure you just give it a little hand support. And reinstall our fan, just press down. Remember which direction it was pointing. We will reinstall the Molex. Start to guide your fan assembly in. Remember, you had to go over an angle in order to get it in. Push it in and drop it in place. Next, we will install the first screw. Just kind of get it to where you need by hand. Then we will tighten it up with the ratchet. Reinstall the secondary holding screw on the top. Now we can reinstall the back cover. When installing your machine cover, first we will slide in the power cord and drop it into place. Grab one of your screws, line it up, and install the first screw. Do the same on one of the opposite sides so it holds it in place. Now go around the perimeter and reinstall the rest. And this will complete your repair. Thank you for watching another quality video brought to you by ApplianceVideo.com.